If you're a real estate agent and you're struggling with the lead gen, you're in the right place. I'm going to be talking about the number one way to generate leads. I'm going to be talking about a way that a lot of real estate agents aren't doing it, and they're missing the biggest opportunity in real estate to lead gen and supercharge their brand and supercharge their deal flow, okay? The very first thing though that I'd like to do is talk about some of the old ways that we're told as real estate agents to lead gen. You've probably heard these. I know I did when I first got into the industry, and I still hear them from people. Door knocking, cold calling, billboards, newspaper, open houses, postcards, networking events, circle prospecting, pay-per-click ads, and obviously FSBOs and expireds. We all hear that stuff too, okay? Zillow leads, that type of stuff. Door knocking, think about that. That's interrupting. People don't want you coming to the door. Let's just be honest with that. Think about when somebody comes to your door, okay? Cold calling. I know when I first got in the industry, they provided me with a script that was a complete lie. It felt out of alignment. They basically asked me to call homeowners and tell them that we had buyers in the area when we didn't, okay? Not in alignment. Again, interrupting. Billboards, people spend $300 to $1,500 a month and even beyond that. And guess what? It's not trackable. You don't even know if it's working. It's ridiculous. Newspaper, okay, that's old and outdated. 92% of search starts online now, okay? Not in the newspaper, unless they're really, the demographic that you're going after is old. And again, it would be more of a branding play, but that is very old and outdated. Postcards, that can work specifically to your farm area. I suggest you doing that. You have to do it a lot of volume, okay, and consistently. And I would suggest coupling that with door knocking a couple times a year in your farm area if you are going to make a go at that. But again, it's a lot of time, a lot of effort. You got to think a lot of these things that I'm mentioning here are a lot of time and effort, of why you probably feel burnt out if you've tried any of these, or if you went to go do some of these and you're not doing them anymore because they take a tremendous amount of effort. I'm not saying with billboards, that's a different scenario, but again, it's just like, it's not trackable. So how do you know if it's working or not? Open houses, again, a lot of time, a lot of energy, and yes, some agents do make this work, but it's a lot of time, okay? It's a lot of energy. And the way that I'm gonna be sharing with you in this video, you can do these methods as well, but also do this as well, what I'm going to be sharing with you, and it will enhance these methods that I'm talking about right here, okay? But these are old, outdated. You hear these all the time. Networking events, okay, that can get tiring and depends on your personality. Maybe you like that, maybe you don't. Circle prospecting, if you have a listing, again, you're kind of interrupting people. If you're going 20 to the left, 20 to the right, 20 across the road and handing out postcards or door knocking them, telling them that you have a listing or you just sold this listing, like, come on. It's old. Again, it's interrupting. Pay-per-click ads, where you get a company to run traffic to your website, and that traffic has to put in their information before they ever get to see a property. And guess what? I've done that so many times, and the people are pissed off that they have to put in their information. Okay, so you're already dealing with people that don't want to put their information in, and then they have to go see a property. Okay, this is why that doesn't work either. Okay. And the big problem here, and why this stuff does not work long term, does not build authority, okay? You're not educating or providing sellers or buyers with anything, really. You're asking for business. You're not giving any value in the marketplace, and you're not building any trust long term, okay? They might see you once or twice or a couple of times, but you're not really building trust. You're not building like goodwill in the community that you're working, okay? And this is why this stuff doesn't work, why it takes so much energy and time, and why you probably like, this stuff isn't working for me, because it's like picking up a boulder and pushing it up a hill for years. And I did this, and this is why I'm sharing this with you, until I found a method that actually works and makes sense. Okay, that's what I'm going to be sharing with you right now. And guess what? It's called having a sales funnel. And you're probably thinking, what's a sales funnel? Or maybe you do know what a sales funnel is, but you're like, I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna share with you the power of actually having a sales funnel, okay? When you have a sales funnel, this is what we were talking about before, high effort, low leverage, okay? All those methods. Okay, it's very, very hard to get business and takes a lot of time. But when you start to attract people, how do you track them? okay? You educate them with videos, 30 to 60-second videos. You offer them something like a resource, okay, to solve the problem that they have, because 92% of people start their search online, okay? Give them value, okay? And then they repeatedly see, you can target them. Let me just highlight this stuff for you guys. You can retarget them, okay? And you give them what they're called lead magnets, but basically resources. Like if somebody is thinking about selling their house, do you not think it would be helpful to give them the 10 tips that help sell your house for a higher price? Probably. Or you start educating them on what they can do to get their house ready, or how they can stage their house. This is valuable information for the person that is thinking about selling their house. And guess what? If you are running ads or putting content out there, video content, so they get to know you, like you, and trust you, and they find these resources, they're going to associate you specifically with the value they receive. So when they're ready to transact, guess what? They think about you. All right. And guess what? We get the opportunity to collect their data, their information, which I'm going to be talking about here. Okay. So you get engagement, you start to build trust, and it's warm. They come to you. They basically already warm because they've gotten to know you, just like you're getting to know me on this video. Okay, so there's a couple key components here. Okay, you're attracting ideal clients and you're leading with value. Very different than the other way. Interrupting, attracting. Value, asking. Interrupting, asking, okay? So you get what I'm saying here. It's very different philosophy. It's a very different way to approach your business. Okay, then we're collecting their data. We're asking them questions, pre-qualifying questions. So we're still filtering tire kickers and we're attracting the people that we want, that are serious, ready to transact. And we can do this through people going through specific life events. We can target them, okay, that are ready to transact, upsizing, downsizing, relocating, divorce, whatever it may be, okay, or thinking about selling their house, of course. Now, we can, from there, then we have a reason to call them, okay? With the other way, when I was talking about pay-per-click ads, people are already pissed off that they have to put in their information. They're annoyed. They don't want to do that, but you're asking them to do that. So when you call them, they're already pissed off at you. Take me off your list. I don't want to talk to you. I'm not saying everybody is like that, but the majority of the people that come in are like that. And this is why you're like, online leads don't work. That's not true. It's the way you're approaching online leads. It's the way you're messaging out in the market with your online leads, okay? So we want to qualify these people, and then we want to call them, okay? Speed to lead, very quick. And you don't have to do this, you can get a team to do this. But when you do this, this also becomes a missing component with real estate agents when they take this route, because they don't call the person fast enough. But you can hire somebody to do this, and I totally get this and understand if you're busy and doing other things. But have somebody call them rather quickly. But we have a reason now, and this is called good customer service, white glove service. Do you have any questions about the resource? Can I help you any further? Is there anything, questions that you have about the real estate market? Okay, great. Is it okay if I follow up with you in 3 months, 2 weeks, whatever it may be, depending on their situation? So then what we're doing from there is we're getting high intent, because there's going to be a percentage of these people that we're attracting now, that we've given value to, that would actually like to meet and talk to us, okay? They're high intent appointments. Okay, and the beautiful thing about this is they already know us, like us, and trust us, because they're seeing video content of us. We're already kind of pre-sold in a way, okay? They've seen us so many times on YouTube ads, Instagram ads, Facebook ads, remarketing ads. They see you everywhere, okay? They see your face, you become so familiar. And guess what the nice part about this is? It's all trackable. We know how many people have seen us. We know how many people have clicked on our videos. We know how many percentage of people have watched our videos. It's incredible, okay? So when you set up this funnel, okay, this will supercharge your real estate business. And what this actually does for you, this is the real power here, okay, that's happening behind the scenes when you make video ads, when you make content, okay? It's gonna increase your trust drastically, like crazy. Okay, it pre-sells you before they ever meet you, because they've seen you so many times. You end up having market dominance. It's like a billboard on steroids that's trackable. That's what's incredible about this. It enhances everything else you're doing. If you are doing networking events, if you are doing the door knocking, if you are doing the open houses, guess what? You are going to become a familiar face in your local community. You position yourself as an authority, an expert. You create leverage in your business because this works for you once you have this set up, okay? And it builds reciprocity too, which is extremely powerful in the marketplace. It's a law, a universal law, okay? You're giving without asking, and you can continue to give. And even if they work with you or they don't work with you, you're becoming more valuable in the marketplace, and that's where the real power is, okay? So a couple of things here I'm going to point out again. You're educating, building trust, you're pre-selling yourself, okay, without even having to sell. You become, like to call it the celebrity effect in your local community. It's just extremely powerful because they see you everywhere, okay? It's like you seeing somebody on camera or a movie as one of your favorite actors, and you see them on your posts, and then you see them in the movie and you know who they are. Well, that happens in your local community for you too, because they see you everywhere. And there's very, very few agents that are doing this. And we help agents do this. And if you're serious about this and you would like to scale your business or implement this in your business, there's a link down below that you can click and you can jump on a call with our team. We'll be happy to go over this with you. And if you feel like it's a fit, that would be great. We can help you scale your business. If not, that's fine too. It'll be a valuable business conversation. Okay, so you can click the link below if you're interested. And guess what? You give in your local community, okay? You're giving in your local community. You're creating the leverage. You're becoming a local authority. And guess what? It enhances everything that you're doing. I already said, your community footprint enlarges, your network effect enlarges in your local community. There's so many valuable things that happen when you start running a sales funnel with video ads and putting video content out there, okay? One other thing I'd like to say, I don't want to disregard repeat and referral business because it is really important too. This is more of a cold approach, okay? This is cold traffic. This is expanding yourself. This is scaling. This is allowing more people to know you in your local community, but this is really like cold traffic, okay? And what we want to do here is we continue to bring people in to warm them up to eventually that they do turn into clients. And that's where we can get repeat and referral. Repeat and referral comes from obviously people you've worked with, that's repeat. And then referral can come from obviously past clients, your sphere, and industry partners. And I always suggest having your sphere, not anybody and everybody. Like I was told I had to have 125 contacts submitted and reach out to all these people. It was ridiculous. Pick 10 to 15 people, 12 to 15 people that you love and adore and that would be happy to see you win and you want to see them win, and incentivize them to use your name, basically become part of your team, okay? And I say that with industry experts too. And I usually say, monetary value helps put people over the edge to suggest your name, okay? So, and you have to check it with your local jurisdiction and how you can work that out. But usually, look, the real estate business is a huge referral business too. Just think about other real estate agents that you refer. Why wouldn't you pay the people that you love and care about? That's why I talk about your sphere and industry experts too. As long as you're disclosing that, there's not a big deal to pay referral fees out to people that love and care about you, that have recommended you. Get an army of advocates, a team behind you to help create your business, okay? Again, these ways, and then find a system, which if you're interested in a system on how to do this, you can comment below. I have a free course on this, but how to give value to your repeat clients, your industry experts, your sphere of people. And it doesn't have to be that much. You can, like I said, 12 to 15 people, 2 to 5, and this could be a mortgage agent, a lawyer, a contractor, whatever it may be. And maybe you have like 100 clients that you've worked with. Maybe you don't, maybe you're just starting out. But again, between these people, you know, you're gonna have about 120 people. And maybe if you've only been in the business a couple of years, maybe you only have 10, but then you have 25 people. And guess what? Just serve the crap out of them. Serve them, give value every single month, give them value and business will come. So between this here, cold traffic, this is called hot and warm traffic, okay? We're converting that cold traffic into this traffic, okay? And this becomes really easy to convert this traffic over here if you continue to give value, okay? If you just do this combo here, you will set yourself apart from anybody else in the industry, in your local community, because you're going to be giving the most value and constantly, and this will change your business forever, okay? So this is the way that you can run your business, and I highly suggest, and if you're not doing video content, if you're not putting it out there in the local community, you will be left behind. This is the new way to do business. This is where everybody is starting their search online, and you will differentiate yourself in your local community. And if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to learn more about lead gen and tactics that will set you above and make your business simpler so you can enjoy and close more deals, subscribe to the channel. I will be putting out more content like this so you can supercharge your real estate business. If you'd like to learn a little bit more about lead gen, watch this video here. I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.